Now, it is kind of pointless, but Danger Mario, because I'm at 5 and I don't care about my partners as much, because they're virtually non-existent, because I can basically invalidate...
Well, part of the reason I think it's pointless, and the reason I think the Ultra Mushroom and Jam and Jelly are just pointless in...
I do have a Jam and Jelly in here, right?
Yes, because you're given that, like, free Jam and Jelly in the back room of, Twilight Town.
Yeah, that was it. Alright, so... Again, cutting around, just making sure... Yeah, oh, keep doing that. Recipes. Again, cutting around. I will probably at least show coherently when we mix 2 items. So, it was this and the Jam and Jelly, right?
Yeah, because we have the maple... Oh,
Yeah, that's
yeah.
right.
I mean, we have the... I was going to say,
no.
we had the maple and the space next to it was blank.
My favorite just combination of silly nonsense. Which why though?
The answer is these are to pad out the recipe list.
Keep doing that. Yeah. And now, Ultra plus Maple. I mean, I kind of get it, but at the same time, it is a... But why, though? Oh, yeah.
Is the answer? I really do feel like it's just there to pad out the recipe list.
One item. Cake mix on its own. Okay. There's the cake. Now, actually, what we're probably going to do in the middle here to go ahead and do something. Since I'm cooking crap anyway, instead of cutting around, because I said it almost immediately, and I should remember this, hopefully, there's a couple of troubles I need to do that are devoted to cooking. So, I now... I don't really need... I'll hold on to slightly better stuff, and I'll just kind of clear out some of the mid stuff. Because, yeah, that's... Like, I don't really need the FPs.
Yeah, I was like...
Right.
Like I said, even putting, you know, a few FP pluses on to get more FP, I still feel like the 2 types of tea are more than enough, especially because you have the
because
like, FP drain and shit.
We will get there.
Hold on to the ice storm. Gonna need that.
Gonna
need that for later.
And we're gonna go ahead and do a couple of troubles, and I can multitask. So instead of cutting around, I'm probably going to actually show these troubles because they are food related.
They require either cooking things or...
No, well, this gets you
I was going to say they require either cooking things, which would get you in the recipe, or your reward is...
I'm not doing rewards to get recipes, even though I could. I'm doing the things to get items that you cook. Those are more important than people giving me food items.
My just point is there are, like brought up before, there are some troubles that give you some of the food items. So like if you cannot be bothered to cook something on your own, you could just do the trouble to get it. Which I guess because you do get it for free, that is technically, you know, saving you money. But like I said, some of them, like you need to do to get certain recipes and stuff. Like, isn't this how you get that one egg item? Isn't that a reward for a trouble?
No, no, it isn't.
Oh.
If you want the like egg, you go Puno's sister. You go give her the one question. What I'm doing right now is the briefcase. Because the briefcase gets you hot sauce. And I went ahead and wrote down the briefcase numbers again because fuck this man.
Hey, at least the game keeps them all set. Imagine if they had messed with the code for the remake just to fuck with people. That's the type of shit I would have done.
In fact, I'll find that code again. 1 second. I have it wrote down. I just need to go find it. 2625. Okay. I know it's the same code. I've had that confirmed. They didn't change it. It's 2625.
Or if you want to remember it easier, 26.
625. I do love this whole nonsense. So, yeah. You're the fella. Here's the thing. I forgot the code for the lock of my briefcase. Prototype of our company's new product inside is a big deal. If I don't figure out how to get into that briefcase, I'll be sacked for sure. About the briefcase code. I'm a real chair fanatic. Yeah, I like anything you sit on. I use the numbers of chairs.
I don't like where this is going. I don't like where this is going.
I use the number of chairs at the houses I visited on business trips as the code. Don't judge me, I know it's weird. Gotta visit those places and count the chairs. Code is 4 digits. Locations of the chairs. Coop's house in Petalburg. Flurry's house in the Bugley Woods.
Foot sniffing and not sitting fetish. What's next?
Don Piazza's office in Rogueport. Tool's house in Parsley Heights. And I counted the sweet, sweet chair in her lovely garden. I know it's a lot, but please help. A chair is anything you sit on. Please have the same stupid dialogue. Yes! They left it! Sure thing, chair guy! So, yeah. It should be the 25, 26. Oh, so this
at first you said 26.
No, wait, well, yeah,
so
yeah, no,
26,
26,
25.
It's 26, 25. With the most god-awful UI for choosing numbers.
Didn't the original do something like that?
Yes! Yes, it did. So, it's 2.
Six.
You
So
have to do more.
6.
6. Oh my god. No, the original did this, but it's still dumb.
Why didn't they just...
2.
This is one of those times I would have... This is one of those times I wish they had made it the Switch keypad for the sake of convenience.
2, 6, 2, 5. Yep, alright, open. Thank you so much. Maybe I can keep my job. Hold on a second. Excuse me, good sir. What? Sorry. Gonna combine the company's famous hot sauce with the standard hot dogs. We're gonna call it the hottest dog. It's sure to be a hit. Shouldn't give up so easily. Maybe you're right. Okay, I'll do it. I have to convince the hot dog guy. Thanks for all your help. Here's your reward. Okay, 1 bowl of hot sauce. Good.
By the powers of naughtiness, I declare that this one particular drop of hot sauce shall be
No!
really
You can come back and buy hot sauce? Do I have enough room for what I need?
16 of each.
Okay, good. Before doing the next thing, you need 2 hot dogs and a moose cake.
So, yeah.
But for one other thing, I need 3 hot dogs and a moose cake. This time, I'm not making the same mistake I made on GameCube.
Hey, you know that egg you tried to eat? Yeah, it's right here. Hi. Just imagine the Yoshi. Hello.
Get...
Okay, yeah, you have 3.
Yeah. Get 3 hot dogs and a moose cake. Now,
I don't like where this is going.
for the one thing, you only need 2 hot dogs and a moose cake, but for what I want to do, I need 2 hot dogs and a...
Okay.
You need... For the one thing, it's 2 hot dogs and a moose cake, but for what I want to do, I need 3 hot dogs and a moose cake. Because we're gonna do something. But, again, I'm probably still on the mic. For the one dumb thing, just go ahead and get a moose cake and 2 hot dogs. The 3rd hot dog is for an unrelated thing. Gonna make... We're going to make Cherry Guy's dream a reality. 2 items? 1 hot dog. 1 hot sauce.
Again, the fact you need a book to tell you how to do this. Wow. The people in the Mushroom Kingdom are fucking stupid.
Behold, a new item. The hottest dog.
Is that not in the original?
No, it isn't. They added that. They added 1 recipe. That's the one.
What's the total number of recipes in this game? It's 58,
No.
isn't it?
Hold on. Yeah, 58. It was 57.
Okay. Because if it was close to 60, I would have said, damn it, they should have added more to get to 69.
Okay, now for the other trouble, which gets you another cooking item, but because of this trouble, I'm preemptively getting 2 hot dogs and a moose cake. That'll save me so much fucking time. The 3rd hot dog was literally just to do the hottest dog.
Because they actually added...
Yes.
Now, that makes sense to add as a recipe, because that's the, like, especially with him talking about it, you think that that would be a thing, and then you go to try it, and I believe that was considered a mistake in the original, so, yeah, that's an upgrade.
Okay. And then we can go back to mask cutting. This is all for cooking items, that's why I decided to do these troubles. Except this time, I'm not making the mistake I made on GameCube, where I forgot how this trouble I'm about to do shakes down. So I'm going to save fucking time. Get 2 hot dogs and a moose cake. Because this trouble is so stupid. If you go in here preemptively, you can literally save so much time. So, it's on the other side of the... Then I can go back to mask cutting, but this is technically important content. I'm showing where items are located. This guy over here. Yeah. After hearing my request, I'm so happy.
Because of the way he looks in the original Japanese version, his name sounded close to Almar's Japanese name.
Said to be spicy, but I've never experienced spiciness in all my life. Please, get me one. He wants a hot dog. Oh, so this is a hot dog. I'm gonna eat it. Yeah, go ahead and try it. Oh, hot. So this is spicy. Spiciness is quite intriguing. Makes me crave more.
This isn't spice anymore. It's just pain.
Bring me another hot dog.
Wow, even this game's side quests have to pad out time.
So happy to be able to eat another hot dog. I've dreamed of this. So about. Pretty sure he wants a moose cake next. I think that was the correct one. If not, it's a different cake. Spicy. Rather than just spicy. Yeah. Chase that with a sweet. Sweet to the spice of life.
Yeah, he says sweet. Could you...
Cook a cake mix. Yep. Okay. 2 hot dogs and a moose cake. Here you go, you greedy fuck. Oh, a moose cake! I can't wait to eat it, so I won't. Munch my syrup. Yep. Sweet. I'm quite satisfied now, but I feel like I've been demanding. Maybe I just wanted to be spoiled by others. Maybe I was so selfish because... Well, because it's such a peaceful place, I crave peace, love, and food.
Don't we all, brother?
Anyway, let me show you my gratitude. That's a cooking item.
It may not look it, but it is.
If you want more, just bring another hot dog.
And I feel like him saying if you want more, just bring another hot dog should show that it's an item that can be used for something and isn't a key item.
Basically now, if you buy hot dogs, which are 10 coins, you just give him a hot dog and he'll give you the bouquet. And hot sauce is 10 coins. But I can go back to mass cutting in a second. I needed the bouquet, at least one of those, because they come up in recipes. Because I'm cutting around like crazy. But I needed that out of the way. It's time for the question of the day and my overall thoughts on the topic. So, anyway, how many of you basically did what I did and wrote down the combination to the one guy's briefcase? Because you basically got annoyed as a child and or an adult if you played the game as an adult. After counting all the chairs, you collectively decided you would never do that again because that is obnoxious and a decent waste of time. So, like me, you wrote it down, or at least committed it to memory, but the reason I wrote it down was in case I ever forgot what it was, because I knew I wouldn't need to remember that, unless I specifically wanted to do that side quest again, which I thought I might never need to do that side quest again, or at least I'm not going to do that side quest every time I replay the game, because all that side quest does is get hot sauce, and if I'm not cooking stuff, there is basically no reason for me to want the hot sauce. Specifically, if I'm not cooking. If I am cooking, the hot sauce can be used for a couple of good items, but I'm not always cooking. When we did the GameCube Let's Play, I cooked everything just to say that I did. And in this version, you need to cook everything, so it's more of a necessity this time. But anyway, I just wanted to see if any of you also wrote down that code, because you basically thought about if you ever forgot what it was, you would need to count the chairs again, and that is obnoxious and stupid. So I wrote it down basically for that reason. Wouldn't surprise me if a bunch of other people did the same. Because let's be real here, counting the chairs is an obnoxious waste of time. But anyway, I'm starting to ramble. You can leave your thoughts, opinions, and answers in the comments, or you can leave them on social media. All of my social media links, as well as my Discord links, are in the video description. Now, as always, I need to be a shill for a minute. If you subscribe to the channel, if you follow me on social media, that really helps our communities grow. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed the video, and I hope I will see you all next time. So as always, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, everybody. I hope you come back someday. See you later.